Howdy everyone, welcome back to more for Let's Play Blind the Sinking City. I am the Black Shadow, and we are rapidly approaching the end of the game. There is surely not long left to go in this one, and that ain't a bad thing, you know? But we've had a good spin. We're like best part of 30 videos now into this series, which is admittedly a bit longer than I was expecting, but, you know, I can't say I've hated the journey. So, in the last few videos or so, we went to meet up with Vandenberg, found out he was dead, we got framed for his murder, we had a deal potentially with the person running for the candidate for mayor, offering to rescind his accusation that it was us who killed him if we poisoned his mother to death, and we told him to get screwed. So we are instead on the hunt for trying to work out how we're going to do it the hard way. We are here, chasing up, gang members and such to work out what the heck's going on, because we found the guy who actually did do the killing, but he's not going to hand himself in because his family are in danger, and we need to rescue them. It's been awfully complicated. You'll also notice, side quest-wise, I have completely finished off finding all the Deep One's gold. I went to see all the places. It was just a fetch quest, basically. So there's all bits and pieces here, bracelets, daggers, earrings, all sorts of bits and pieces. Feel free to pause and have a read of these if you wish. But yeah, it was basically just go to these 8 places, pick them up, and get some experience, which is nice. Speaking of which, we've got a couple extra levels to go, so that's cool. We're going to go ahead and improve our ability with machine guns, and I guess we are just going to... 10% is just, like, so not worth it. I want to do something else. I don't know what else I want to do, really. I'm never using traps. And 10% is just like complete whatever. I mean, sure. Let's just boost that. Better than nothing. So, we need to make our way to the Torbit map to find out where they're going. So this is the hideout of the gang that kidnapped the dudes. I don't know what his name was. Glenn Byers, I guess. Yeah, Glenn Byers, who was the actual person who did it. But he's happy to hand himself in. But his family got kidnapped, apparently, by a gang. That person just materialized in front of us. And until we manage to set them free, he won't hand himself in and clear our names. Let's go ahead and do so. So, the one thing we've got to work out, when we do eventually find the seal of... Katinagar, I think it is, not Siffy, whatever. Katinagar, is we have to work out what it is we plan to do with it. The short answer being, well, I don't actually know what we want to look to do once we find it. Being kind of honest. We got to make a decision, I guess, ultimately, what we want to do regarding the entity that is sleeping below the city and the Elder Dagon and such have been trying to resurrect. Well, we think that's a good idea or not. The problem we've got is that if we are to believe everything we've been told, if we don't do it, we're probably going to die or go insane because of the curse. And that's probably pretty bad. Being probably pretty bad, give me this. I ain't knocking. Quiet in here. Guess I'll take the stuff. Load of supplies. Thank you. We help myself to all of that. Now we will not be welcome once they realize we're here, so we better grab what we can. Load of pistol rounds in there. Nice. I think there's more in there, by the way. Don't like the look of this place. Get in there. 14 gun. How much?
Hi there, Billy. Gotta say, I liked you more last time we met.
Same to you, pal. Heard you might be coming, but hoped you wouldn't. So how about this? Leave now, and I pretend you weren't here.
Why did you need the buyers anyway? What do you get out of it?
There are powerful entities in this Borg. You should know better than to question their affairs, so you best get out while I'm asking politely, Charlie boy.
Don't call me Charlie!
It's Charles.
You should see your face. It's just too easy.
Billy, I want no trouble for either of us. Byers did what he was asked, so it's time you do your part.
For the last time, move along. I already saved your life once. Consider this number 2. I get attached to people I save. It bit of a weakness. But understand this, Charles. I'd hate to kill you, but if I have to, I will.
Basically what he's saying, he's got them. He's got no reason to give up his leverage.
Billy, holding a family hostage doesn't suit you. Let them go, and we both walk out in one piece.
It's not gonna work out that way. There's a reason the buyers are here. When the time comes, we'll set them free.
No dice.
Sorry, Billy. This is bigger than both of us. May the best man win.
So this is how it ends, eh? I hoped you might be different. It's a shame you'll die here, Reed. This city has far worse men than you.
Damn! Quick draw! Holy crumbs, there's a lot of them! Get him! This shotgun is savage. Absolutely savage. Jesus.
The door won't budge.
You need to find a way in. They're not here, are they? Affecting young mothers young. Things we told of Graham the trip ability, similar to those of a 3-year-old child, will continue to evolve mentally. Or in simple orders immediately after brought to life. Though expendable, they are living beings that require chemicals to sustain optimal level of functioning, give potassium or cod liver oil. Do not expose to direct sunlight right after birth. Their fibers are not yet. Oh, this is the things that the duplicates. I think we've seen about this before, haven't we? 47.9 south, 126.43 west. So to return spirits of the long dead ones to corporeal life. Essential results, copy the formulae from the Borelius Grimoire. Should be recited for several hours. Search for exact wording. What the hell are these guys up to?
What the hell? Everything I've faced since coming to this city is on this map.
I know, right? Ebenote, Flynn, Albert Frogmorton. I can't remember that is off the top of my head. There's Brutus. And Johannes at the top, I think that is. Possibly, I don't know. Either way, kind of weird. What has been going on here? There's Vincent over there. Jeez. Mr. Dronnan, your proposal proved too tempting to resist. I shall tell the police whatever you need. In return, I shall require some assistance in my election campaign. Do you have a funny feeling?
What the hell? Everything I've faced since coming to this city is on this map.
Do you have a feeling like I do? Oh, here's all the Mytho stuff, by the way. Do you think Glenn Byers is not actually who Glenn Byers thinks he is? Do you think he's like one of these people been brought into this world, maybe? Agreed by the Esther Order of Dagon, Barry Morgan, Luther Merritt, Wallace Rose, George Cavendish, Kenneth Harley, and Delaney Jensen. Make sure no one from the expedition gets back to shore, and if anyone slips through, I've got just the guy to handle it. Goes by the name of Lewis Flynn. Very obedient, will do everything he is told to. Sounds about right. Well, shit.
Oh, thank you, mister. I thought they'd kill us. I don't know how we can ever repay you. Who are you? You look...
I'm a private eye, and your father's worried about you two.
Father? Is he okay? Did you see him?
He's fine, but this isn't over yet. Do you have somewhere you could hide out for a while?
Yeah, sure. We'll stay at Aunt Peg's. What's going on?
Your father and I have a matter we need to deal with together. He'll explain everything when he can.
Okay. Please, mister. Take care of him. He's a good man.
I'll try. I've got to go.
So, what I just said about his father completely and utterly ignore everything I just said. It's one of those occasions where the Black Shadow was completely and utterly wrong, and I have no idea what he was talking about. Anyway, we've saved Byers from the kidnappers, so we did the right thing, I guess. Jeez.
Have you come to save us?
Yeah, but you look pretty fucking rough. Man, shit times. Had to be this way, my dude. Had to be this way. Let's get the heck out of here.
So long. And thanks for all the fish.
Damn. That was dark. Also, the way he's propped up there against the invisible wall is absolutely hilarious. It's kind of not helping the gravity of this scene. What do you want me to do, kids, huh? What do you want me to do? Tricking game. That's the house I was looking for. Let's give him the good news.
Your family is safe now.
Yes, thank you so much. My sister-in-law just called to say Evelyn and Michael got there safely. I owe you everything. What happens now? Should I turn myself in?
First things first. You need to write a confession. It's your word against the witness.
Okay, I'll take it over to the police station immediately.
No, just give it to me. And the murder weapon. You still have it, right?
Yes, sir. Here's everything.
Good man. I'll go clear things up. I suggest you make the most of your time before the coppers come knocking. I'll get going.
So there we go. The gun that killed Johannes, a Bolt Model D. He used it to free himself from the charges, presented to Carpenter's Taskmaster. Yes, remember, we want to give it to the Taskmaster, and Brutus said he will sort the rest out, basically. I, Glenn Gordon Byers, current resident of Oakmont, Mass, confess to the murder of Johannes Vanderberg and voluntarily throw himself to the hands of Oakmont police. It's an energy punishment, though I can only hope for your understanding and mercy in light of my circumstances. Can only hope so. Alright then, well. You're not thinking. You know what? I'm not even... So, like... So, yeah. I can make buyers voluntarily confess if I bring Carpenter guilty plea or lessen this punishment. And he's like, I found that Billy John's hideout to prove Peter's testament against me is false. I can do that, but you know what? Sometimes... people have got to pay. Alright, everyone. So we are back at the Milton residence. So... when we were here, I don't think we actually managed to find, if you might remember when we were here, there were clothes that Milton was covered in that he's got his attendant to take down to like a basement or something. Yeah, those.
Here. You can see the blood splatter.
So the question is, where are the actual clothes? Let's have a look around. I don't think they're in here. I mean, I don't thought they'd be down here or something. Oh, that's not good. Oi! Submachine gun, by the way. It's freaking powerful. Freaking powerful. Remind me at the end of the game to absolutely rinse whatever the final boss is. If there's like something like that, it'll be a good day. We definitely never came down here, that's for sure. So look around and see what we can't find something of use. Here we go. Oh, what do you know? So we can now frame Milton by taking a photo of the gun and bloody clothes. All we need to do is show the evidence to the Taskmaster. The way I look at it, kids, if you're prepared to play dirty, you can't bitch when someone decides to throw the mud back at you. I don't know if that was a good enough picture or not. There we go. That one was. Alright, Milton's about to have himself a very, very bad day. Very good. We also got hold of another experience point. Hooray! Sure. You actually take quite serious fall damage in this game if you're not paying attention, so... yeah, probably not a bad idea. Let's go over to the Taskmaster, everyone, and give him the good news. I'm sure they will be thrilled. Also worth noting, you might remember that Albert Frogmorton, or Rob Frogmorton, whatever it is, had offered his assistance to Milton. So he might not be too pleased about this, but you know, our business relationship's already kind of come to a bit of a soggy conclusion. So, you know, unfortunately, once Harriet died, it was about what it was ever going to be, so... and there was nothing we could do to save her. I'm pretty sure there's no way... like, one thing I've noticed in this game, although you can make choices which do somehow have, like, sort of minor effects, the general overarching plot of the story is not particularly, I don't think, changed that much. I don't think it would change that much, depending on what choices we make, so... but hey.
I have proof that it was Milton Pierce that killed Johannes Vanderberg.
Show me what you've got.
The murder weapon is in his house, and a pile of bloody clothes. Here's a photograph.
I don't know how you managed to pull this off, Reed, but it's impressive work. We'll take it from here. Accusing a mayoral candidate of murder is an interesting challenge, but the Carpenter family has tackled worse.
Bye.
Whoa! What in the... there's definitely an otherworldly presence near Carpenter's house. As the shadows descend across Oakmont. I don't like this.
You've been doing a great job, Mr. Reed. I'm waiting for you at the Devil's Reef Hotel.
Aren't you like... You know, folks, somehow I don't think I'm coming here to find the Joy side quest. I don't like this, kids. Why don't I like this? Well, well, well.
How is this possible?
At last, Mr. Reed. I heard about your recent case. Let me congratulate you. You've truly outdone yourself this time. A question, if I may.
I've got a question. How on earth are you still alive?
What can I say? Perhaps next time you should make sure you finished the job.
It wasn't me, and you know it. All this. All I went through, and there was no murder to begin
He
with.
faked it?
Prosecution would beg to differ. They had all they needed. A victim, a method, and a culprit. The rest is just bells and whistles.
He faked his own death.
You set me up. You son of a...
I only set the scene.
I'll...
What? Kill me? As amusing as it would be to see you charged with my murder a second time, I'm afraid we have more pressing matters.
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean, Mr. Reed. The prophecy. The seal. You've made yourself a part of something momentous. Now, to your latest case. Wonderful execution all round. And I mean that literally. The hanging has been scheduled for next week.
That was quick.
Tell me, Mr. Reed, why did you do it? Why condemn a man of such high station for a crime he did not commit?
I mean, technically all of these are right.
He testified against me. And conspired to have his mother killed.
Indeed. His corruption was common knowledge, yet you were the only one who acted upon it. Regardless, I shall call this experiment a success. In fact, you should consider it a taste of your ultimate trial.
I think the question that needs to be asked here, who, or maybe might be more appropriate, what exactly is Johannes van der Berg?
I don't understand. What do you get from all this?
You are headed into the darkness, Mr. Reed. I'm giving you the experience you'll need to find your way through it.
What do you mean, my ultimate trial? What does this have to do with anything?
Of course. Everything. It's your destiny. Destiny beyond comprehension. To be more than a speck of cosmic dust. To make waves across the universe. To end things.
And what?
Everything. You've suffered in this city from the very beginning. From the moment you were born, in fact. Wanting to end it is only natural. But unlike those untold millions before you, you have the power to do so. You can turn mere prophecy into absolute truth.
You don't mean...
The seal of Kotiganar is in your hands. You possess the key to the gates, and all they hold within. You can close them, and cling to mankind's misery for a few more cruel centuries. Or you can open them and end it. And you will do the latter.
Why? why would I destroy everything?
Because otherwise your life amounts to nothing. Do you know how many chosen few there have been over the centuries? Nameless hordes, sacrificed at the whim of invisible masters. Not unlike those who watered the poppies of Flanders with their blood.
But our sacrifices mattered. We won the war.
A war, with many yet to come. This is your kin's nature, your purpose. To suffer. Your monkeys in an open cage, unwilling to walk out. Only you can make a difference. You can end it all for good.
I think we're getting to the real big decision.
You're wrong. I'll prove it.
You will prove nothing. You'll die. And at the next turn of the cycle, another will come along who is brave enough to finish the job. Nevertheless, I cannot abandon you, whether you agree with me or not. Your path is too important, even if your choice is beyond my control.
You're right about one thing at least.
There is an archaeologist in this city. He is very close to unraveling the secret of Katigana. And you'll need his help to get inside. His name is Joseph Hill. Here's his address. Talk to him. Earn his favor.
This is wrong, Johannes. All of it. And I still have no idea why I should even believe you.
The truth is the truth. Whether you believe it or not, you can accept it, or try to put the blindfold back on. It doesn't matter. Farewell, Charles. Whether we speak again or not, I will be watching. And don't lose the seal again, or all your effort in this city would go to waste. We'll meet again, Mr. Reed.
Cheers, Johannes. So, to condense everything into a handy little chunk of where we stand, we once again have the Seal of Cantigana. We have a couple of choices. We can use the seal to, and we can use it to keep the gate shut to the whatever it is that lays beneath the city. And once again, the cycle will go through. In a few centuries, someone else in our position will present the same situation as us. Or, as Johannes would like us to do, we can open the gates. And many probably bad things will likely happen. This is a problem. This is a problem. With the help of the seal, the gates of the sunken prison Katigana can be closed into entries or opened at last. But I must find a way in. The only man who can help me with that is local archaeologist Joseph Hill. He lives on Lombard Street. So, yeah. Things are looking good, everyone. And unfortunately, this is one of those decisions. It's not quite down if we do, down if we don't. All costumes, by the way. There's the king's robes. We can look like Johannes, if that's something I would really want to do. But yeah. We are, unfortunately... I mean, if we keep the gates sealed, then my assumption is that we're just going to basically die. We're going to go completely insane and probably die. We've already seen elements of that with the ritual, where we end up getting possessed by something. I'm guessing the whole Cantigana stuff. It's what killed Evernote. But of course, if we open the gates, There are... would you people stop appearing and materializing in front of me? This is really, really unsettling me. But of course, if we open the seal, the gates, then what lays below is going to just lay waste to everything.
Vote for Oakmont. Your vote is your choice. Choose wisely.
These are not great situations we live in. Well, anyways, let's go speak to Joseph here, I guess.
He tried to escape, but something broke his neck with a single strike.
Wow. Good search. What the hell happened here? Let's go upstairs first. Might have some problems here. Jeez. Whoa! What in the... What the hell was that? You alright?
Is she gone? Did you get her?
What the hell's going on? I'm sure I shot her dead, but then she ran.
Oh, snub, we are in trouble now. My name is Joseph. Sorry for getting you into this, and thanks.
Charles Reed. I was actually looking for you.
For me? How can I help you?
What do you know about that thing? The girl that attacked us?
She's Usha, a Mayan priestess, rejected by death itself. I can only imagine what baleful sorcery still keeps her alive.
Unusual, even by this mad city standards. Why would a Mayan priestess come here? What's special about this house?
It was me she was after. Usha holds a secret older than humanity itself, and she wants to stop me from uncovering it. Don't ask me about it further. I can't say any more.
Right.
I need your help to get into Katiganar. This madness must be stopped.
Oh, that's a noble goal, but Vanderberg...
Johannes was the one who told me about you, and about all the things that have happened since the flood.
He did? Well, I underestimated you. We share the same goal, but there's a problem.
What?
What kind of problem?
The Mayan girl, Usha. She was the keeper of the key to Katiganar. We'll need it.
Great.
You mean the seal? I have it. Just show me the entrance.
The seal. You've got it. Spectacular. But alas, it doesn't solve our problem.
You're testing my patience, Joseph.
Usha was the last one to open the path below, and she still protects it. We cannot proceed until she's been dealt with.
My bullets did nothing. Do you know of any other ways to fight her?
There are ways to resist her sorcery. I was going to use them myself, but I'm not sure I have the skills to track this thing to her lair.
But didn't she come to you?
She caught me off guard, tried to kill me. I was unprepared. You arrived just in time to scare her off.
Lucky us. Lucky you.
I'm a private eye. Tracking Usha won't be a problem. But how do we handle her?
Look, when you locate her lair, come let me know. Meanwhile, I'll prepare our defense against her magics. Then together, we'll banish her.
Any leads on how to track her?
I don't know. But she drinks blood to gain strength. There must be victims, corpses, but thanks to the wild beasts and madness, Oakmont is full of the dead. Though, I did hear rumor of a vampire in Salvation Harbor.
Well, I guess that's better than nothing.
Great. Just one more crazy thing to add to the list.
Johannes told me nothing about you. Can you fill me in before we continue?
I understand. You're curious.
Your face tattoos are rather unusual. What do they mean?
The Indians gave them to me. I visited a lost pyramid in the jungle. These are marks of wisdom.
That's what they told you.
Your illness. How did you get it? Is it contagious?
As with many other tropical maladies, it was borne by a certain species of fly. It bred in the wells of the old Mayan temple. Superstitious savages may call it a curse of the gods, but we're people of culture, aren't we?
I've seen enough to not take superstition so lightly these days. If Johannes trusts you enough to recommend your help, you must have some unique expertise.
Well, I am an archaeologist, well-versed in alchemy and other less academic sciences. I have devoted my life to stopping the end of the world.
Wait, what?
I spent years in the jungle learning from Mayan descendants. The illness forced my return, but I believe Xibalba's entrance is under Oakmont.
Who?
Did you say Xibalba?
The world of the dead. It brings disasters, epidemics, madness. The most violent Mayan gods were locked inside and need sacrifices to remain. Different locals gave it different names. Some of them can be traced, their origins identified. But Katigana, it precedes us all.
The more we go down the rabbit hole, the more I hate it.
You want to get into this place, under Oakmont.
No. That place must be closed forever. All that befalls Oakmont has emerged from within its walls.
Well, I agree with that.
Probably explains the wild beasts and the madness.
That's plenty. Thanks, Joseph. These Mayan artifacts could be the prized jewel in many a museum collection.
Right. This is the last warning, my son. If you proceed your subject research, I'll take action. I can't watch you kill yourself, corrupt your mind, and sacrifice your health to these old fairy tales of the dead. Some handgun rounds there, if that was a weapon you ended up using. I gotta say, that, Usha, whatever it was kind of startling. I was not ready for that. Not at all. So, an undead Mayan is trying to kill Joseph. What in the heck is going on here? Needs to drink human blood to gain strength. Christ.
By the looks of these plants, this photo was taken somewhere in South America.
I wonder. Could maybe a random hunch. Do you reckon this maybe ties in to the old, you know, the old, expedition that Frogmorton went on all those years back? Call it a hunch, kids. Call it a hunch. Anyways, I don't really see anything else to be done here, so I guess we're going to call it a video. So our mission, should we choose to accept it, is we are going to have to track down Usha. Said, wants to keep her at the seal and still protects the way to the depths of Katinagar. He has a way to banish her. Kills people and drinks the blood to become stronger. Reports of a Salvation Hub about a vampire. Good grief, everyone. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on this crazy train later.